MLK basketball, Spanish Fortress boys gather past Cottage Hill, St. Luke's Downs energy. Something about Monday's MLK game against Class 3A number 2 Cottage Hill felt eerily similar for Spanish Fort and coach Jimbo Talbot. Last year, about this time, we went to Fairhope, he said. They were ranked number 1 and were undefeated. We were able to win that game, and we came out of it thinking, okay, this team has a legitimate shot to bring home some hardware at the end of the year. Today, it was that type of game. Cottage Hill is highly ranked. They beat us earlier in the year. We thought if we could come out and make a statement, maybe it could springboard us to playing our best basketball when we need to most. Mission accomplished. Colby McAllister sparked an 11-0 run to end the first half, and Colby Horace scored 25 of his 29 points in the second half as the Class 6A number 5 Toros held off Cottage Hill 68-60 in a special holiday showcase at Bishop State. Spanish Fort improved to 16-6 and will host Robertsdale at 5:30 p.m. Tuesday night. Cottage Hill fell to 21-5. The Warriors beat the Toros 75-71 on November 10th. You got to think if we can bottle that up today, we've got a chance to get back to the Final Four, Talbot said. Cottage Hill scored the first 8 points of the game and led most of the first half before Spanish Fort's late run. McAllister, a Citadel senior, scored 7 points in his team's 11-0 run to finish the second quarter. The Toros, who had trailed by as many as 9, led 25-22 at the break. McAllister finished with 19. Citadel senior Colby McAllister finishes an 11-0 run to end the half with an n1. Toros lead Cottage Hill 25-22 at the break. At Colby 520108181 pic.twitter.com/22CLYM4Z. Despite several runs by Cottage Hill, the Toros never gave up the lead in the final 2 quarters thanks to Horace and Tyler Wigley. Wigley hit 5 3-pointers, 4 in the second half to finish with 15 points. Horace used a string of acrobatic layups to keep his team in front and finished the game with a layup and long 3 at the buzzer. Before the 3 even went in, he had turned to the crowd to blow them a kiss. Colby was settling for 3s early, Talbot said. I told him early on, you can't have a 30 or 40 point game with 1 or 2 shots. You have to go attack the rim, put the whistle in the referee's hands and see if you can get some points easy from the foul line. He started doing that, and when you attack the rim, it opens up things for the other guys. Trent Thomas led Cottage Hill with 26 points. Josh Bell followed with 17 and Tyler Thomas had 11. Spanish Fort led by as many as 16 in the second half before Cottage Hill made a charge in the final 2 minutes to trim the deficit to 63-60 with 25 seconds remaining. St. Luke's 61, Vigor 54. BJ Cook scored 9 of his 22 points in the fourth quarter as St. Luke's held off Vigor at Bishop State. The game was tied 35-35 after 3 quarters before the Wildcats took charge. JT Busby scored 15 and Mike Miles added 13 for St. Luke's. Vigor's Larry Ruffin led all scorers with 25. Chris Agee had 9. Blount 43, Faith Academy 40. Trey Broadhead hit a pair of free throws with 19 seconds left as the Leopards survived against Faith. Faith's LJ Hollifield hit a potential tying 3-pointer with 2.3 seconds left, but coach Chad Applin had called timeout just before. A final 3 at the buzzer was no good. AJ Robinson scored 11 for the Leopards. Broadhead and Charles Estes each had 10. Devin Carter had 17 for Faith. Final, Blount 43, Faith 40 at the MLK basketball celebration at Bishop State. Faith called timeout just before this tying 3 with 2.3 seconds left. pic.twitter.com/1TVR#VHZJ. McGill Tulin 62, Pace, FLA 48. Junior Lindsey Cox scored a game-high 19 points on her way to the MLK shootout game MVP honors. McGill improved to 16-7. Lucy Cox and Anna Reed McNeese both added 12 points. The Lady host area opponent Citronelle at 5:30 p.m. Tuesday. This story will be updated.